Welcome you all again for the thermodynamic lecture series. Today we are going to discuss about the non-flow processes and what are all the non-flow processes available and some of the basic concepts again the non-flow processes. So non-flow processes. What is meant by non-flow process? So the non-flow process is nothing but the process which occurs in a closed system, that is called as a non-flow process. So majorly we are having 5 types of processes, that are: first one is constant volume process, second one is constant pressure process, third one is constant temperature process, fourth one is isentropic process, and fifth one is polytropic process. So this polytropic process is the base process for all these 4 processes. Okay, so in constant volume process, the volume is constant again throughout the process. In constant pressure process, the pressure is constant, keeping the temperature constant throughout this constant temperature process. In the isentropic process, the entropy is constant. And last, in the polytropic process, we are having following the law PV power n equal to constant. So these are all the major non-flow processes. So according to the power of n, in polytropic process, according to the power of n, we can vary the power of n to achieve all these 4 processes. Okay, let's see one by one in the further slides. The first one is constant volume process. So what is constant volume process? So in this process, volume is constant throughout the process here. Okay, so we are having the properties of some of the properties like pressure, volume, temperature, entropy, enthalpy. Some of the properties are available for any system or any substance. So keeping one parameter constant, that is, so in this process the volume is constant, is called as constant volume process. So otherwise it is also called as isochoric process. So here consider a gas is heated at a constant volume. Okay, so in a constant volume the gas is heated. When the gas is heated, the pressure and the temperature will increase. Okay, so for example, you can take a vessel, okay, a closed vessel which consists of like pressure cooker. Okay, whether you can take your pressure cooker also. So when we heat at the bottom, what it will happen when the gas is heated? So consider a gas is present inside the cooker. When we heat, the gas will expands though, so the gas will get heated, so the temperature of the gas will rise and also the pressure will also increases. So this study, so the thermodynamic study, we are going to see about the 2 diagrams, that is PV diagram and TS diagram. We all know what is P. P is pressure and V is volume, T is temperature and S is entropy. So we can draw the curve between pressure and volume. Okay, so when we heat the gas, the pressure will increases from the state 1 to state 2, but keeping its volume constant. So its volume does not varies here. But see in the temperature, so temperature is also initial temperature. For example, let's say about 30 degrees Celsius. When we heat, it goes around about 90 degrees Celsius. So temperature is also increased. But here there is no work done. The observation from the PV diagram, so this area under this curve is 0. So there is no work done exist in this constant volume process. But here we are having the area under this curve. So this is your curve. So this area under this curve is heat transfer. Okay, so the outcome from your temperature entropy diagram is your heat transfer. The area under this curve is heat transfer. So we can exhibit heat transfer in this constant volume process. So in this constant volume process, the gist of this constant volume process is, we note that V1 is equal to V2 and here work done is 0, and also there exhibits heat transfer in this system. So next one is constant pressure process or isobaric process. Here a gas is heated at constant pressure. Okay, instead of heating at constant volume, here the gas is heated at constant pressure. When we heat at constant pressure, its volume is also increasing, and also simultaneously the temperature rate is also, temperature and entropy is also increasing here. Okay, so for example, we can take that we can consider a piston with a spring loaded piston, and it is fitted in with some cylindrical cube is filled with some gas. Okay, so when we heat the gas, what it will happen at constant pressure. Okay, so when we heat the gas, its volume will increase. Okay, so by taking one by one weight of the gas, the pressure inside the chamber will alter, but it does not varies. Okay, but the volume of the gas will vary, but the pressure of the gas does not vary, and also its temperature is keep on increasing, and also entropy is also increasing. You see this in this PV diagram, we are having this area under this curve is work done. So here the work done is also exist, and in this temperature entropy curve, this heat transfer is also exist. So in the constant pressure or isobaric process, we have both work done and Q. Here the condition is pressure P1 is equal to P2. This one is constant temperature process. So in this process, the temperature of the working substance remains constant. Okay, when the temperature of the substance remains constant, what it will happen? The pressure, and there is a decrease in volume. See here, this is from state 1 to state 2. Here the gas is expands here. So it is, the volume is increasing. Volume is keep on increasing. For example, here it is 0.1 meter cube. It is keep on increasing, you will get 0.4 meter cube. So keep on volume is increasing, and also pressure is decreasing. So pressure decreases and also increase in volume. By keeping your temperature remains constant, T1 is equal to T2, by increasing your entropy. So here is also, there is the area under this curve in this PV diagram is work done. So here work done is exist, and also this area under this TS diagram Q is also exist. So in temperature process also, we have both work done and heat transfer. Next one is reversible adiabatic or isentropic process. So what is meant by adiabatic? So adiabatic process is nothing but neither heat is received or nor rejected. That is, this adiabatic process is nothing but your insulated process. Okay, so consider a chamber which is insulated. Okay, so when the chamber is insulated, what it will happens? There is no heat transfer. When the system is insulated, what is the purpose of insulation? It does not allows the heat to transfer from inside to outside. Okay, by simply know that what is the meaning of insulation, there is no heat transfer occur. So that is heat loss occur. So that is happened here. So in this reversible adiabatic process, so this entropy is constant. Okay, so this entropy is constant, so it is known as isentropic process. It follows the law PV power gamma is equal to C, where this gamma is nothing but your adiabatic index. PV power gamma equal to constant. This gamma is nothing but your adiabatic index. So here in this reversible adiabatic process, this pressure will decrease, and also this volume will keep on increasing with your entropy constant. Okay. Here exhibits this area under this PV diagram is work done, but there is no area under this TS diagram. So here Q is equal to 0, and there exhibits W. So it is in this reversible adiabatic process. So S1 equal to S2, that exists W, and also Q is equal to 0. Then last one is a polytropic process. This polytropic process is a general law for the expansion and compression of the gases, that is PV power N is equal to constant. Okay, so here this polytropic process is a combination of all these processes. Okay, so when we substitute some number for this N, when N is equal to 0, N is equal to 1, or N is equal to gamma, N is equal to infinity, so we will get all these four processes. So this is your basic process. So from this process, when we vary this N polytropic value, that is the N value, then this process will change over to either when you substitute alpha, it will changes to adiabatic process. Okay, so like that we are going to see in the comparison chart. Okay, so see here, this is your comparison for your PV diagram alone. Okay, so what are all the process? I said that the basic process is your polytropic process. PV power n is equal to constant. Okay, when I substitute n is infinity. Okay, when I substitute n is infinity, so here V power infinity, so in that, so that the pressure is not equal to constant, so only it is neither possible for volume is constant here, so we can write it as V equal to C. So volume is constant, here it is a constant volume process, so we have to draw the straight line because in the x-axis we are having V here. The next one process is your constant pressure process. So in a polytropic process I am substituting n is equal to 0. What I can get? Anything power 0 is 1. So V power 0 is 1. So ratherly P is equal to C. So it is a constant pressure process here. So here it is P1 is equal to P2. The next one I am substituting PV power n equal to C. I am substituting n instead of 1. Okay, so n is equal to 1. What it will happen? So PV equal to C. We know that PV equal to mRT. So this m and r are constant. Rather than m and r are constant, so temperature is also constant here. Okay, so it is temperature is constant, so it is a constant temperature process. And in the last case, PV power n equal to C, I am substituting n in terms of alpha. What I can get? It is an reversible adiabatic or isentropic process. Here entropy is constant here. So these are all your 5, majorly the 4 different process behind your one basic principle of your polytropic process. Thank you.